Not dead yet is the title of the show, but my guy's waving the white flag. Huh.
No, this is in cheering mode. We
Oh,
won.
okay.
This is not
All
a
right.
sign of surrender. This is a victory
Oh,
flag.
we're making a comeback. We're making a comeback. Document that if you want. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another edition with your boys reporting eligible live every Wednesday night, as you already know, 9 p.m. Eastern time. You know, tonight's it's gonna be a fun one, folks. It's gonna be a fun one. You know, pre-Thanksgiving, and we're gonna talk some Thanksgiving meals later on. We'll talk a little bit about everything. A little bit about everything. So tune in, fellas and ladies. We definitely appreciate it. Going through the chat right quick. This is my favorite one so far right here, bro. Silk Legacy, what's up, Birdo and Bro Talk? Nothing beats a Jet 2.
Holiday, but the Falcons.
Yeah, baby. Let's go, man. Our guy, Brendan James is in the chat. Birdo, Bro Talk, happy Thanksgiving. Gentlemen, what is going on, brother? 8-2, 7-4. Hey, what's going on, man? We love it. We love it, man. Thank you for being here this evening. Yo, Nikki, what's going on, Nikki? What is going on? Our guy Jones is in the house. He says, "What up? Stay away. The Falcons are trying to sell opium."
Oh yeah.
Hey, look, man. I'll take the hopium. I'll be there on Sunday, so I'm hoping to get something good out of this game. Miss Lovely Lisa, thank you so much. Miss Lisa did an incredible gesture for your boy here. It's been a rough week, but we appreciate you, Lisa. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the kind gesture. Definitely do appreciate it. She says, "Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Grateful that the Aints are terrible." Oh, wait a minute. The Water Boys are in here. What is going on? Be rich. What is happening, fellas? Hope y'all are doing great. Uncle Louie is in the house. Rise up, brothers. Yes, yes. Absolutely, man. Mama, what's going on, man? He's young. Big boy Brewski's in the house. What's going on, big boy? What's up, baby? We winning the Super Bowl this year. Wow, baby.
1 week,
Hey,
and that's what it takes.
I love it. I love it, man. But hey, man, how you been, bro? Talk. What's going on? What's the week looking like?
Oh man, short work week. Heading into the Thanksgiving holiday. It's a good time to be around family, but coming off a win.
Yeah.
Your boy picked the Falcons to lose. Had to eat crow, and I'm happy to eat crow, especially when it comes to my team and being wrong about losing. Yeah. So it was a fun one because I want to say we dominated that game for the most part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There were spurts where it's kind of like, oh, here we go. But then it's like we had some dominant instances, and yes, it was a bad Aints team, but man, you just love to see it, especially with your most hated rival.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. But before we go any further, man, can't forget to thank our supporters of this show, Brendan James, and his incredible work over at localfits.shop. Here you can get your fix on anything anime cross with NFL. He has posters, as you see it here, t-shirts galore. We got a Raheem Morris anime. We got a Zach Robinson. Get this man off our team. I mean, you got my guy Brendan has you covered, man. Literally, man. And now he's introducing these posters here. You know, you can get them in 18 by 24, 24 by 36. I'm a proud owner of two 24 by 36s. I have to get frames for them, but you get fire like this. Look at this AJ Terrell with the throwback colors in the Falcons uniform, man. Some good stuff here, man. So please make sure you stop by localfits.shop, to get your holiday fix and your NFL and Falcons crossover fix as well. So thank you, Brendan, for all that you do in this stuff, in this space, man. But yeah, man, it was a good showing. You know, definitely going down to Aints land and taking the W, like you mentioned. Yes, it was a bad Saints team, but these are the wins that you need, right? These are the get right games. Excuse me, the Aints. Thank you. Sorry.
Hey, if you'll notice, I purposely put Kirko in a specific location in the thumbnail.
Yeah, exactly.
He's in a specific spot for a reason.
Absolutely, man. But Kirk did his thing, man. He was an ultimate game manager. 16 of 23 for 199 yards, 2 TDs, 1 INT. And I'm sure we'll talk about that. As a matter of fact, we'll talk about that INT right now because it went to one of our I don't know if you want to call it least favorite targets, least favorite player, whatever you want to put it, whatever box you want to put him in. But Kyle Pitts, man, that one there, that was totally on Kyle Pitts. That ball, as a pass catcher myself, the ball hits the hand, man. You gotta make that grab. And you put up stats yourself, my friend. 4 for 76, 2 TDs. I mean, Falcons, we got a guy right here who's ready to strap up if need be at the tight end position.
Listen, I'm good across the middle for 5 yards. I'll get you the Charlie Werner numbers. Don't expect me going up the seam like Kyle Pitts. I'm not that fast.
But key word, all over the middle, something the Falcons did this weekend with Kirk going exclusively under center and some play action that saw success in this Falcons offense as it opened up. And one guy that benefited the most was Darnell Mooney, who seemed to come to the forefront or to the front of the Falcons' memory lane here because he looked like 2024 Darnell Mooney on that one. 4 catches, 76 yards, very explosive on that 43-yard touchdown. But it was great to see, and it's absolutely a momentum builder going on as we play the Jets this coming week with Kirk and Darnell Mooney, because we all know those guys cooked last year. That was Kirk's go-to guy. And if they can, I don't know, man, if they can muster up the same connection going, for the rest of the way, I don't know, man. Not dead yet. We could definitely, start talking a little bit about that, man, because NFC foes are, they're trailing a bit. We saw the Rams get belt to ass by the Rams, and we saw the 49ers, do their thing against the Panthers. So it's looking a little promising, but I'll let you go, man.
Yeah, it's funny being at 4-7. Most teams are like, the season's over. We felt that way after losing in overtime to a division opponent, and then you win, and then the other two teams ahead of you lose, and then it's like, oh, it's not completely out of reach yet. Of course, we still have some tough games ahead, but it's all about taking it one step at a time. And I think you hit the nail on the head when you called Kirk a game manager. And I think that's all this team needs. We don't need an elite quarterback, but we need an offense that can be opened up, a quarterback that can just make some good decisions, hand the ball off, little play action. It was definitely frustrating to see the game open up under center in 13 personnel with some play action. It's like,
my God,
it was like,
what was this?
It's week 12 and you're waiting for this? And then you see storylines like, oh, Mike's more comfortable in the pistol, blah, blah, blah. Yes, he's more comfortable in the pistol. We know he's comfortable in the pistol. But guess what? You drafted Mike to be an NFL quarterback. You got to put him under center, and he's got to get comfortable with it. If you didn't feel like he was going to be comfortable with it, why'd you draft him in the first place? So that goes back to coaching. That's not Mike's running the offense how you want to run it. Yeah, he's okay running pistol because he likes it, but guess what? He's the type of guy's like, I'm going to go out there and do my job. But to see Kirk do it, right, we all felt some type of way, but it helped open things up. You saw power. You saw guard, H-back.
Oh,
counter.
yes.
You saw,
counter,
you saw it was still primarily wide outside zone, but you saw it mixed in, and the play action worked. They were biting. The backers, the safeties, they were biting because it was getting married. So Bones joked around in my comments today because Drake London looks like he's going to miss another game. It looks like Zach Robinson is going to get forced to run 13 personnel again. Tight ends. And you know what? That's why we saw more Kyle Pitts targets, because he was more of the natural tight end location. I think someone called it the B or the F tight end, whereas like he can run up the sidelines, he can run up the seams. Did he have a bad game? Yes, but that's what you want to see from Kyle Pitts: up the seams, up the sideline, not going east and west. You want him going north. So let's see if they can build off of it, right? We know who our quarterback is. There's no quarterback controversy this season. It's Kirk the rest of the way.
Right on.
The defense played well. Divine Diablo's back. Jalen Walker, James Pierce Jr. are emerging. Xavier Watts is emerging. Jesse Bates is playing better. AJ's playing clamps. Like, you have another opportunity. It's another bad team in the NFL. You take care of business. Now you're staring at what? 5-7. If the Panthers and the Buccaneers both lose again, you're literally like one game
right
out.
There.
You're one game out, right? Maybe 1.5 because Carolina has the tiebreak. But if you split with Tampa, well, okay, now things get really interesting. So
very interesting.
I'm not fully rebought in But now it's kind of like, okay, if we can handle business, you're going to reel me back in.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, putting another win on, especially on the road against the Jets on Sunday, will probably elevate the confidence of some in the Falcons Twitterverse, or just Falcon fans overall. But while we're on the Michael Penix situation, an interesting thing came out regarding Michael Penix. I'm sure a lot of people, they've reacted to it. The report, the knee injury. Yeah, we don't know if this is even a credible source. I don't know what JPA is. If it's not coming from Atlanta Falcons themselves, I tend not to believe it.
So I'll tell you.
Go ahead.
JPA likes to take quotes from all over the NFL and twist it to where it gets clicks. This is a clicks page. Did Raheem say something like that? Yes, but it was in the fact of, is Michael going to miss time? Not Michael's not our guy, the way it's worded here.
Yes.
So JPA guys, I've muted this page because actually I think I blocked it because it's nothing. They add nothing to it other than to get clicks and bait you into reacting.
Gotcha.
That's my opinion. The one thing I thought you were going to bring up is what Zach Robinson said today.
I honest to God, dude, I had such a busy day. I didn't even see what Zachary said.
It was the quote saying like, are you going to implement a more under center when Michael returns? And he was like, I think so. Like, brother, what do you mean? I think so. What are we talking about? You're the offensive coordinator. It's your responsibility to implement the offense that you want to run, and your players have to get better at it. Does Michael have things to work on? Absolutely. He is a work in progress, right? But how is he supposed to get better?
Yeah.
No. How are you supposed to get better at anything?
Oh man, you got practice makes perfect, right? And repetition. But let me ask you this: do you feel is Zach totally bought into Michael Penix?
He had to have been. You don't. It's like, okay, so I'll use the example of this draft, right?
Yep.
What was Ulbricht's reaction when we got Watts and when we got Bowman?
He was
hyped,
the moon
because he was like, "This is my guy. Get him. Are you getting him?"
Yep.
You don't think Zach had some sort of input on the guy they were going to draft? Right?
I would like to think so.
You would like to think so. And it came out that they had Jaden Daniels 1, Michael Penix 2. Right? You can disagree or agree all you want, but then they got their guy. That's why they didn't trade back, because they didn't want anyone the opportunity to get the guy they wanted. So I don't want to. If that ever came out, I call complete BS. Like, no, you're just saving face at this point. You had to have some input that said, yes, I could work with him. I could, we could get this thing the way we want to. And it just hasn't worked, because I look at him. Has Mike been perfect? No.
Right.
Mike has made mistakes. Mike needs to play better. But then at the same time, it's like, you as
coaching
the coach,
has to be better.
You as the coach, put him in situations to play better.
I just go back, man. Again, the start that he got against the New York Giants last year, brother, he was under center, and it's like we start this year and it was not under center at all. Oh, we got a visitor.
Hold on, it's that time of year. I don't even know where to put it. It's my Christmas tree.
Oh man, yeah,
it's my Christmas tree. We got a black Christmas tree for the Falcons.
Okay. Why not? Let's do it.
Share some room. I'm gonna have to rearrange in here. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, no, man, that's beautiful, man. We're in the spirits here, man. Reporting eligible, man. We celebrate all holidays, baby. That's awesome. That's great. But yeah, man. Yeah, to Zach, right? So it's obviously, like you mentioned, it's a coaching situation, and we want to feel like, yes, he has bought into Michael Penix. So buying in, buying out, whatever the case is, these next stretch of games that we have going on, if we start seeing progression with the Falcons offense, is it all but signed, sealed, and delivered that Zach is back in Atlanta? Because, oh, by the way, the Oklahoma State job that a lot of us felt like he was going to take at season end has been filled. So it's like,
I have to think that, right, you make a move, and you look back at the Bobby Slowick situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was in his second year, right? Or was it his first year?
First year, I think it was with the Texans as OC.
So he had a great first year, but then the second year,
yeah. So 2 years he took a step back, a massive step back with
right? And then he
CJ.
got let go, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for Zach, I can't really say there was an instance where it was like, oh yeah, this is the offense, like this is what we want, right? We all started complaining about what was going on, and so I just have to think like Raheem, if Raheem is retained, right? If we end up having a 9-8 record, or win out 10-7, or even 8-9 again, right? There's always that possibility because the coaching hire, the cycle is so weak. We may see Raheem. We may see Raheem back, and I like to think that because he fired his friend last year, defensive coordinator, brought in someone else, right? Still a friend, but we see the progress that's made, the uptick in numbers, turnovers, things that they said they were going to do. It's actually coming to fruition. You have to think the same thing's going to happen, especially not knowing when Michael is going to make his return. So then it's like, okay, Michael can have this time to learn a new playbook. Michael can have this time to at least mentally be prepared before he's physically ready to start moving around.
That's the key point.
So if you still believe in this young quarterback, which I think they still do, and you take that opportunity, it's like, okay, we know Mike's not going to play. We don't have to worry about him making mental errors, right? He can spend the time studying, watching film, understanding the lingo, the checks, whatever you want to teach him, right?
Yeah.
And whether it's Kirk back next year playing again, or you bring in a different bridge quarterback. I know a lot of people throw Jacoby Brissett, Mac Jones, Daniel Jones, like whoever it is, you know, you could do that bridge quarterback situation, right? Someone that has experience in the NFL that you feel like, okay, we can give him this playbook and he can run with it. Why are you looking like that?
There was a guy that put up some decent numbers this past week.
God, you need to cut it out. You need to cut it out.
Give me Davis Mills, baby.
No!
Give me Davis Mills, baby. Hey, look, man, the Stanford product, I was a big fan when he came out. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But, back to the Zach situation in Atlanta, I kind of look at it in the same way that we treated Steve Sarkisian, in 17 and 18. He had a decent 17, and then 18, he kind of he fell off a little bit, right? And I think the biggest thing that was stuck to him is the fact that he couldn't get Julio to score. He couldn't get Julio to get production out of Julio. And once he did, it was too late. With Zach, do you feel like Raheem is sold enough that he sees the potential, right? We'll retain him, but we'll bring other guys. Like, you'll get yourself a real quarterback coach. You'll get guys that have been around longer than Zach's coaching, and they can teach Zach maybe some new ounces to the game, or just how to coach better overall, man. You don't think so?
No, you don't see that often, unless it's like a really, really older coach that's been in the league that's okay taking a back seat and teaching the young buck. But if you have a premier play caller, they're not going to take a back seat to I'd love Brian Dable. Brian Daboll, I think, is a great play caller. Just didn't work out. Honestly, I don't think he should have been fired in New York as a head coach. It's not his fault. Injuries happened. The GM didn't really provide him a good offensive line and things like that. But someone like that, Brian Dable's not taking a backseat to Zach Robinson. It's like, no, he wants to bring in his style, right?
Yeah.
Bring in his people, quarterback coach, pass game coordinator, run game coordinator, all that stuff, which I think that's what we need, right? We retain too many people from the past coaching staff. Dwayne Ledford being one, right? I was like, okay, we have success with wide zone. Let's keep the same guy. And dang.
Oh, man.
Oh, Thanksgiving came early.
The gift that keeps on giving. What is that?
We got Toll House pie.
Okay.
You know what Toll House is?
I do.
Really?
I do. Toll House cookies.
Not a lot of people know what Toll House pie is.
Oh, yeah.
And then apple pie.
Okay, good. All right.
What do you mean good? What do you mean good?
It's great stuff. I am a pumpkin pie enthusiast, and I have to single somebody out. And if I had the goddamn
I saw him earlier. I'm a pumpkin pie guy too.
Smitty is a huge fan of pumpkin pie. Don't let him bullshit you. He's backstage just bullshitting. He loves it. I know it. My guy, man. What's going on, Smitty? Let's get it, GA. What's going on, man? Long time no hear from you, man. Hope all is well with you, man. Miss, who else is in here? Hold up. What you got there? Oh, it's a black Christmas tree.
It's the Christmas tree. I'm trying to make room so I can be
centered.
Oh,
gotcha. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead. You're muted. Hold on, folks. Wait, did you have a wire to that headset? No, oh, yeah, it's in the back. All right, never mind. I didn't see it. Bro Talk looking like an offensive coordinator himself there with the hand gestures. Live TV, baby. Live TV. You can't beat it. Miss Christy Lewis, what's happening? In the house, man. Sweet potato pie says, let's get it, GA. Brendan goes back. Pumpkin ain't bad. That's right, brother. That is right. Uh-oh, look at this one, bro. His wife needs a dessert channel. Let's go. Let's go. Boy, take your ass to bed. 95 knows all the sweet treats. Of course, you know who that is.
Is it working?
I heard some static. Now it is. I thought it was CM Pump coming out because I heard the little static. I would have been like, oh, my God. Yeah, you coming in and out. Go ahead. Pause. GA says, brother, my brother, the season is over. We saw completely different offense on Sunday. Can't tell me that we couldn't have ran that schematically before Penix got hurt. They're doing that man wrong. You're absolutely right. I don't see why, Zach could not introduce that to a talented Michael Penix at the end of the day, right? Unfortunately, we lose him for the year, so we couldn't even really say if he would have, done those things with Michael Penix before season's end. But with 12 weeks in, he wasn't showing that he was living and dying by that darn pistol offense, not playing to Penix's strength. Penix did show in college that he can run under center. He did last year a couple games under center. So really, I don't know, man. For me, it's just I feel like Zach hasn't totally bought into the skill set that Michael Penix brings to the table. I could be wrong, but hey, man.
Test.
You're good. We hear you.
Okay, all right.
Yep, you're back.
All right, we're back. Okay, my bad. That was totally my bad.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
This is what happens on live TV sometimes.
Live TV happens, man. Good shit.
I didn't want to imitate Zach Robinson.
Oh, God.
I made a tweet about this.
Did you? Oh, you could have tweeted. Oh, man, you could have done the Raheem. Just looking up. That one was hilarious. I don't know if you saw that one. Go through TikTok.
I saw that TikTok. But here's Robinson, right? Oh, Bijan, 7-yard run. All right, cool. Oh, it's on me. Listen, Kirk.
Yeah.
I really don't know what we're going to run, but I'm just going to call something. Right, HY, swaggle, Osco, Z. And then you see Kirk doing this.
Yeah.
Can,
he was still having a problem.
Can, right rib, 45. Get out there and do your best, Kirk. And then they break the huddle, and it's like 10 seconds.
Yeah, that's the thing that still pisses me off.
I think that's what happens.
Yeah, it feels like it, man. Because we're still having that problem, man. Plays are not getting called in rapidly, man. Sucks, man. If Bucks Panthers lose, Falcons win. I guess those are emojis or something like that.
Yeah,
it could get real interesting. Absolutely, it could get real interesting. Absolutely, man. Yeah, we still have a tough rest of the way with games against the Cardinals and games against the Rams and Seahawks. It's pretty testy for Atlanta, but this Falcons defense on Sunday did come into play. 39 sacks on the year, 5 again on Sunday, and it's the young guys. It's the Jalen Walkers. It's the James Pierce Juniors, man.
Brandon
Dorless. Yeah, Rukaroro got one in the fourth quarter there, man. Who else? Somebody else got a sack. Oh, so it was 2 by Pierce, right?
It was 1.5 and 1.5 by Brandon Dorless and Pierce. They split one.
Got it. They split one. Okay.
That was 3.
Then
Yep.
Rube got one was 4, and then Jalen got
Yeah,
5.
and
So
Jalen
our
got
front
one, man.
4 were the ones that got the sacks.
Yeah, man, and that's a beautiful thing when you can have your front 4 just generate the pressure. Jeff doesn't have to send the house or send exotic looks or blitzes.
Right.
He can dedicate more people in coverage, and which was a great thing because the coverage elevated in a sense. We got Divine Diablo back, and we saw how important he was to this Falcons defense, or the middle of this Falcons defense, where in the past or during his departure, we saw teams complete more than 70% of passes in the middle of this Falcons defense. You insert Divine back, and that drastically changed by at least 10 points. So that around 60% was only completed on Sunday, which it's all credit to Divine and his play, man. He was really good. He has great instinct, sideline to sideline speed. I mean, I know a lot of people made fun of the signing, and a lot of people broke down film like, oh, he's not that great in coverage or whatever the case was. But Divine was just playing under a scheme that just didn't suit his best attributes. And now with Jeff, who covets guys like this, who covets guys like Divine, he's putting him exactly where he needs to be. Yeah, you look bright as hell, bro. I don't know, man. You're having all sorts of technical
I'm having all
difficulties.
sorts of technical difficulties. It's because of this tree. I love my wife.
Man. Yeah. Oh man. Well, it's back to normal now. The color.
I just am just such a bright individual. My camera
Yeah, this kid, bro, talk is flowing. You cut off now. Your mic is cutting in and out. It's one of those things, man. It's one of those days, man. Yeah, it's like it goes low, then it goes high, and it just sounds like it goes in and out. It's the tree.
It really is.
We're gonna do yep, we can hear you. We could do a scene from Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. The little guy picks up the tree, goes, "I hate Christmas," and he drops it down because he gets pissed off that the little girl doesn't like him. You should do that right now. That would be fucking hilarious.
I know. Hold on.
Go ahead. I'll carry on. Let's get it. Says if you can generate pressure where your front 4, the back end could really eat. Divine Diablo is no question the signing of the offseason. 100%, man. That's going to go down as one of the best signings in Atlanta Falcons history, bar none, man. This guy was a steal. Now, question is, do you resign Divine Diablo? Do you reward him for his excellent play? That's something to keep an eye on if the Falcons want to make more cap room going into next season. Would you do that? Is that something you would entertain if he was in that Falcons front office? Is taking care of Divine Diablo, who's on a 2-year deal?
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Oh, perfect.
Okay. All right. My normal microphone's having problems, so we're going to use the headset microphone. But take care of Divine Diablo. I mean, yeah, I would strongly consider it because I think he's younger than Caden Ellis. You got to remember, Caden Ellis is on a last year of his deal.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the players like linebackers under contract going into the next offseason, it's just Diablo and it's just JD Bertrand. Like, that's not good.
Not good
that
at
is
all.
not good at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I think priority number one is like you're talking to Caden, like, all right, Caden, let's get you taken care of, but let's not go. You're 31 going into this next season. Let's not blow it out of the water, right? We got to make sure we're other pieces. And I think Caden would be willing to take that because I think he's really bought into the city of Atlanta and loves the team and what the vision is, right? So, I mean, if Diablo keeps playing the way he is, I mean, he's due, right? He doesn't have an interception just yet, right?
No.
Bro, he's so due for an interception.
He is.
And
he is. He would have had one on Sunday, but that club he couldn't.
My God.
Or he could have had one week 1 against the Bucks when he made that acrobatic dive at the Mike Evans would-be catch in the middle of the field, man.
Yeah. So, look at Cridmus, my boy. I've been putting y'all on Jacob Rodriguez since last year, and now he's getting Heisman looks.
It's crazy.
Yes, Jacob Rodriguez, I think, will still fall to day 3. Even with the smarts, even with the good linebacker play, okay? I think the size and the speed is what will, people overthink players all the time. I think Zach Thomas, right? Zach Thomas is also a former Red Raider, Hall of Famer, right? He wasn't the prototypical size for a middle linebacker, and guess what? Changed everyone's mind. So, could Jacob Rodriguez go sooner than day 3? Yes, but I don't think so.
Neither was London Fletcher. And London Fletcher was amazing.
Tackling machine.
Yeah, man.
Tackling
I see it.
machine.
I'll give you another prospect, but we got to get to this super chat here from our friend Tom Brady. He says Robinson will look good in Storm Blue Super Bowl champs. I guess he's talking about Bijan being traded to New England. I don't think so, man.
You guys already have Travion. I think I like Travion.
You're just being greedy.
Yeah,
you're just being greedy.
I mean,
God damn it.
Listen, you send 2 firsts and a second, you can have Bijan. I love Bijan. But if it's 2 firsts, right?
Oh, don't do it.
You wouldn't do 2 firsts for Bijan?
Listen, you sound like the most humble host on this Falcons Twitter space, Falcons content creating world. Aaron Freeman, shout out to Lockdown Falcons. He spoke his mind about it. Aaron's one of the GOATs, man, and he spoke candidly about it. And he mentioned, 3's better than 1. So if you can get a return deal, and land what I think he meant is like 3 prospects to the 1 of Bijan, then you won, obviously, right? So Is it something worth considering? I don't know. Like he mentioned, it's not something teams plan for. Although we've seen so many elite talent, young talent leave, like Sauce Gardner and Quinnen Williams and all of these guys. Could Atlanta fall in that same area of wanting to do that for the benefit of the team? So I don't know, man.
You just never know. It all depends on how the season ends.
True.
Do we have a new GM? Right? It's all dependent. And as much as we emotionally get tied to the players, because I do the same thing. I get emotionally tied to the players.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's a business, right? And ultimately, what we all want is for the Falcons to win. And we want 100%. Them to win with the players that are on the team.
Yes.
Because we love these players.
Yes.
But sometimes, the reality is like, the Jets got how many first rounders for 2 players? 4 first rounders over 2 years, including Dallas. Their own. That's an insane haul. Plus, they dumped 2 contracts. Like, that's kind of hard to pass up.
It is.
It is.
It really is.
It would hurt my heart because I have not gotten a jersey in years. And when I was in Atlanta, I got Bijan's. I'd be like, damn, bro.
That would definitely hurt. That would most definitely hurt, man.
Anyway.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, we got to refocus.
We got to refocus.
We're still in the 2025 season. We're still not eliminated from the playoffs, right?
Nope. They're still they're still airing those lungs for the 2025 season. But talking about linebackers, as you mentioned, Divine Diablo being an option as a re-signing candidate, Caden Ellis as well. So now you would be putting resources into a position of need, so to say. Most people feel like the linebacking core was the weakest point in Atlanta, but we found out that it's low-key one of the strengths, right? When everybody plays on the same level. Now, we talk about Caden Ellis possibly departing after this year. We turn our sights to the draft. You mentioned your guy, Jacob Rodriguez, who, yeah, absolutely. He had all the check marks, right? I like to think a kid like Anthony Hill Jr. out of Texas also is in that conversation. And I like his pass rush ability, and he reminds me a little bit of Caden Ellis as the headset goes down.
I agree.
I'm thinking he will come out. I think he's a day 2 prospect because linebacker seems to be the thing in the first round with so many guys potentially coming out. Averill Reese and company from Ohio State. They're gonna dominate that scene. So obviously it pushes back some of the other talents down to the second round, where the Falcons will be picking. Maybe in that top tier of the second round. I was going to put out, a tweet the other day and say with the first pick in the second round, the Falcons select. But I was like, I don't feel like getting tomatoes thrown at me, but it is what it is. It's a reality. It was a short reality for a moment. But if we play the rest of the way that we did against the Aints, hey, listen, anything is fucking possible. Anything is fucking possible, man.
Look, are the if you look at the numbers, is the probability really high for us to win out? No, no.
No. Mhm.
Like if you look at the numbers, like yeah, the likelihood of something happening is very low, but it ain't over until it's fucking over.
That's fact.
And,
That is very fact.
And I go back. Shout out to the Water Boys. They had John Abraham on the other day.
Yeah, my guys.
And he talked about the feel for the locker room that he's been in locker rooms, right? And you can tell when the team is still bought in that they want to win, or if they're like the season's wraps, practice, we'll half-ass it, go to the game day, but we're more worried about what's going on outside of it, right? And he still got the vibe. He said that the Falcons are still bought in to what Raheem and company have. And Raheem came up to him and gave him a hug, and he kind of looked at him and was like, I don't have an answer for why we haven't been able to pull these out, right? You like to think you have an answer. Your son just put something in there. You want to have an answer, right? But but Raheem looked at him and was like, hey, we're trying everything, and we just can't seem to either A, get out of our own way, or B, have the luck strike our way. But all you got to do is worry about the next game. And that's what the Falcons are doing. They're worrying about the Jets, right? They're heading to not Meadowlands,
MetLife Stadium.
Stadium.
I will always call it the Meadowlands, dude.
Was it called that? Okay,
it was called the Meadowlands. Yep, no, it was called the Meadowlands.
So if they pull away victory, like we talked about earlier, now you're 5-7. If the Panthers, who I think will lose to the Rams, and the Buccaneers, who we both think will get upset by the Cardinals, especially with Baker Mayfield being banged up, right? Now the Buccaneers are 6-6. Now the Panthers are 6-7. Right? We're a half game. We're 1.5 games behind the Panthers, and we're 2 games behind, right? Or 1.5 games.
One and a half being the Bucks.
Behind the Bucks, right? So then it's within reach. Who do we play after the Jets?
I'll tell you now. Hold on. I got the schedule. I don't have this. Oh, I do have the schedule. Oh boy. The Seahawks at home.
Okay.
So and then it's a short week because after the Seahawks, we play Tampa on Thursday night.
Okay, so this is about to be after the Jets. It's a probably the hardest 3-game stretch that we've had since the beginning of the season. This is where it's kind of like, okay, we didn't do it early in the year, but we can do it now. And if the Seahawks keep rolling, which I think they will, right? Who do they play? They play the Vikings, right?
Vikings.
Potentially getting the undrafted free agent Max Brosmer in their first start against a Mike McDonald defense, brother. That doesn't bode well.
That's crazy. No.
So if they win again, could Atlanta be a trap game? I don't know.
Yeah, potentially.
I don't know. We'll have to find out. But right now, again, the focus is the New York Jets. You have to. Right now, it's a playoff game every single week.
Agreed, man. Agreed, man. Hopefully, says I was in shock when we ran the I formation. Happy, but in shock. Yeah, we saw a lot of twists to this newfound. Zach brought out the real playbook. I think somebody put on X. I'm like, oh my God, man. It just seems it, man. Because the one thing that we've been asking for is the fluidity within the offense or flow. God damn it, we did. We did for a good part of the game. And it was like, where the hell was all of this, man? So that's why those little questions come into hand. Like, all right, does Zach actually believe in the skills that Penix offers at the QB position? Is he bought into what Michael Penix can be for the Falcons in the long term? Because man, you just show so much with Kirk that you don't even want to even show Kirk. I mean, Mike. Excuse me.
So I think they tried to take the shortcut. Oh, Michael likes pistol. Michael likes this. Let's do that.
Yep,
so we
let's
can
do that.
Success, and then we'll work on the other stuff. Instead of saying, we'll have this in the playbook of what he likes. What is going on back there?
So my other dog, she's going to town on the couch. She's scratching the living shit out of it. Pause.
Going to town, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I need the laughs, brother. I've had a rough 24 hours.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I couldn't tell. All I see is a dog back there like doing something.
Established dominance. Yeah.
All right.
Oh man.
Back to the subject.
Got it.
So
is this show PG? I can assure you it is. Boom.
Listen.
Oh man.
Listen. What happens on reporting eligible?
Yeah,
stays on
baby.
reporting eligible.
No Diddy.
Hey. Hey, we didn't have to say all that. Anyways.
Oh Christ. Oh
my
man.
gosh. Anyways.
That's crazy.
What I was saying. Okay, yeah. They tried to take the shortcut with Mike where it's like, okay, let's do what he likes. We can win this way. He needs to work on these things, but we'll put it on the back burner versus we'll have some of what Mike likes. But this is our true offense, and we need Mike. You need to get comfortable doing these things and having him run it over and over and over in practice. That way he knows, okay, in the offseason, I need to do X, Y, and Z with my footwork, my timing, all these things. But no, they tried to take a shortcut, and I think that's what ended up hurting them in the long run. So then it's like, okay, we have this veteran quarterback. We know what he can do. We know what he's about. Let's now do it. And so that's why as fans, it's frustrating because it's like, okay, so this was always there, but then you weren't running it because you got, I want to say, lazy. You didn't want to coach up the young buck that needed to get coached up.
Fact, man. And obviously now with Kirk going the rest of the way, the Falcons signing or bringing in KJ Osborne, a wide receiver. He's known for loving. he's come out and he said that's the best wide receiver he's played with. So he has said that. Kirk Cousins has, and I think that was during his time in Minnesota.
Hold on, he had another guy in Minnesota.
Oh, he sure did in Jettas. Yeah.
Come on, Kirk.
Yeah, man. But KJ, alongside Darnell Mooney, could maybe. What we got?
Carrie.
Let's go to it. There we go. What up, Carrie? She said, not dead yet, but barely standing. What's good, Berto? And Bro Talk, hope you're doing well, and happy early Thanksgiving to you and yours. Absolutely. Same to you, and safe travels again. Hopefully, you can enjoy all the mac and cheese and all the delicacies that Thanksgiving has to offer. I can't fucking wait.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Let's focus.
Gotcha. But yes, KJ Osborne, hopefully he does get elevated. He is on the practice squad. The Falcons obviously needing a little bit more from this wide receiving group. Darnell did show out on Sunday. Casey Washington has flopped, and we don't need any more targets going to Charlie Warner. We need more. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, we need a little bit of more yak out there.
What do you need? What do you mean by that?
I know. Yeah. Sorry, Brendan. I know that's your guy too, man. But yeah, I got you. Go ahead, buddy. Sorry. But
tell that boy to hit the books. What's he doing?
Yeah, hit the books, Bro Talk said. Yeah, look, I got Brendan's attention. He says, what'd you say about Charlie? No, man. Gary says, I hope your uncle doesn't bring the onion mac and cheese. Nah, that's been barred. That's been barred, Gary. That really has been. So I have an uncle that likes to put the onions in mac and cheese. Look at this kid. No books for him. He says, yeah, man, it's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing, brother. It really is. It's a crime. You don't put onions in mac and cheese. And he swears by it. I swear he swears by it. That's why his dish. Yes, he is. Yes, he's Puerto Rican. Okay. He's just, he's one of these guys that thinks he can cook a little bit of everything, and he's failed miserably. Okay. I said, Theo, you leave that shit right in that corner over there. Don't you even bring it out. It's one of I'd rather him bring the plates and the napkins and cups and whatever than bring an actual dish. But yeah, man, getting back to this, man, the Jets game. Let's definitely go right into the Jets game. Obviously, another team that's railing. It's they're falling from behind. Uh, wait, hold on, this fucking kid, man. 95 likes raisins in the pit is potato salad. That is not documented. Don't let this kid lie to you. I'm whooping your ass. Let me get off this shit. But no, man. Yeah, we gotta go to MetLife Stadium and get this W against a railing New York Jets team who has turned their attentions now to Tyrod Taylor, obviously with Justin Fields struggling. They still don't have Garrett Wilson back. They're relying a lot on Donnie Mitchell, a wide receiver that they acquired in that massive Sauce Gardner trade. So your thoughts quickly, man. What are our defensive chances against Tyrod Taylor and company? This is a team that just scored only 10 points, kind of like the Saints, but against the Baltimore Ravens.
So I like what the defense is going to be able to do.
Mhm.
Ulbrich coming from the Jets organization last year, he's familiar with a good chunk of the players that are still there, and I think the Jets are going to have to try and rely on the run because I think Tyrod Taylor, yes, he can have a little bit of splash play here and there. But he doesn't navigate the field well. And if coverage is there, like you could potentially send 4. But I will say that the Jets' offensive tackles, those 2 young tackles, Olaf Ashanu, Armand Membo, playing really well.
They are.
It's the interior that struggles, right? No Vera Tucker, right? He was lost early in the season.
He was lost early.
And the other 2, they're not great, right? So you could get pressure up the middle. It's about stopping Brees Hall, right? Don't let get Brees Hall going because he is still a good running back. Donnie Mitchell, he can route you up, but he struggles catching the ball, right? I think offensively we're gonna have to dictate that defense that can play well. No Quinnen Williams, no Sauce Gardner, right? Which going into this game early in the year, you're like, okay, we might have trouble against the Jets defense. But now you're kind of like, okay, it's only Will McDonald and who's the other guy? I don't even know.
Jermaine Johnson.
Okay, Jermaine Johnson, right? Okay. Jake Matthews, he'll be fine. Elijah Wilkinson, if you're in 13 personnel and you run max protection, you should be fine.
You should be fine, exactly.
Right?
Yep.
So yeah, I think we can have another recipe of success against the Jets like we did the Aints. I really would be shocked if we lose this game. And if we do lose this game, that's it, Raheem. See you later. Right?
Yeah.
But we talked about it. And I think the mentality is that every game is a playoff game. You have to play it that way, like it's do or die, because it really is in the regular season. You go 5-8 or 4-8. That's it, man. Even if you win out and go 9-8, you're not getting into the playoffs. Sure, you get a winning record, but you're not getting into, the later stages of the season, which is exactly what we're looking to do since 2017? It's been 8 years. That's what we're
8 years. Yeah. I look at this, you got 2, you can almost say same dynamic style quarterback in Justin Fields and Tyrod Taylor. Both have decent arms, both are mobile. But here's one common thing. They don't know how to avoid the sacks, combined 39 sacks from the quarterback position for the Jets. I look at this Falcons defense and the way it's been humming. We've been averaging 5 sacks at the last 4 or 5 games. And really, I think we've had 24 sacks the last 3 or 4 games.
Yeah.
Atlanta has. So we're on a bit of a streak, and I think the streak continues. And I think we could put this game out, like we could put this Jets out of their misery real early. And I think it's because of the pass rush. This Falcons pass rush has been relentless all year. We're at 39 now, brother. I dare I say we will be tied with Denver by the end of the game at 46. I think this is another game where we can string together another 5 or 6 sack performance against Tyrod Taylor because they're coming in, offensively limited. Dude, I'm so far up in the chat. I'm not even going down, but I'm gonna. It's tempting. Ew. It's not true. Wait, hold up. Raising your potatoes. I'm so dead. No, don't you siding with this kid? Come on, Gary. No way. But I think we could just blitz the living shit out of him, make it real uncomfortable for him, and just, hey, man, Just have a day.
When's the last time I know it was last year, but when's the last time we had a defensive touchdown?
Ooh,
We haven't had one. I think it was against the Giants last year, wasn't it? Where we had like 2.
no. Yes. Oh my God. Matt Judon brought one back.
Yeah, and Jesse
Yes.
Bates had a pick 6. I think we're due for a defensive touchdown, and I think it could happen in this game. Maybe a little strip sack, scoop and score, a little pick 6 from one of the young bucks. Maybe D. Alford. D. Alford's been getting the turnovers, recovering
Sure
the fumbles
has.
and all that. Maybe he scoops and scores one of these
Yeah.
young bucks' sacks and all those things. So I think we might be due for a defensive touchdown.
Do you see anything that defensively is concerning you that the Jets do well that might hinder Atlanta's chances on Sunday?
No, not really. I mean, there's nothing they really do well. Maybe we could get gashed for a run or two where Brees Hall just takes it to the house, right? The Commanders were a team that haven't been playing well, and then all of a sudden you have Chris Rodriguez break one for 50 plus, right, or 40 plus, whatever it was. So something like that can happen where it's just like an anomaly, but I don't think they do things really well. And Ulbrich talked about it after the what game was that? It was a Panthers game where he was like, is this coaching? Is this like what happened on defense? And he said, I think the guys are just trying to do too much. They're trying to think too much. They're trying to. Who the hell is in the chat right now?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure. Anybody check their sleeper app?
Hold on.
lately?
Is this Jack Spade's burner?
I don't know, man. Heard that Jack Spade guy a beast in fantasy football. Carrie, if you're still watching, can you confirm who this individual is? Because I think he's talking about ours. He's talking about our.
I catch you, bro.
That's insane, man.
But realistically, I don't think. Of course, it's the NFL, right? No game is easy, right? They got to handle business.
Sure.
I'm not saying we're going to dog walk them. We should dog walk them, but I'm not saying we will, right? Because of the way the season has gone. But it'll be like just handle your business and you can come away with the victory, a comfortable victory.
I think when you say comfortable, I look at Kirk and what he can do to that defense. Wait, hold on. One time for the fan golf page, baby.
So it is Jack Spade.
So it is Jack. Is this new Jack? Come on, you go.
That one time for the fan page money wasn't enough. He had to go make another one, make more money.
Oh wow, this guy. He's handing out semi packages. Come on, I'll take one, man. Yeah, so I look at opportunity, right? In the secondary. I don't mean, listen, man, this is a Jet secondary that has 0 INTs. And someone came at me and said, you do know.
Yeah, I saw that where they were like, put it in the universe, which it could happen, right? Kirk threw one, right? Got tipped, got intercepted. Yeah. Things like that could happen. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's very key, and I think let's get it shining in on this one. So it sounds good, fella, but let's be real. We always play down to the competition. Look at that. Look at what a 1-win team did to us at the crib. We were favored and got blown out. The Jets will be ready.
Hold on now. We didn't play down last week to our trash division opponent. I'll just say that. We did not play down to their level. We beat them by a comfortable 2 scores. I'm just saying.
It is.
I mean, it was close early, but then we pulled away.
Yeah, for sure.
The real Kirk O'Chains came out. Right?
He did, man.
It's not Kirktober anymore. It's Kirkvember.
Kirkvember.
My wife. Hey, a shout out to my wife because she was the one that was like, when she heard Kirk was going to be the star, she's like, Kirkvember. So shout out, wife. Shout out, Mrs. Roadhog.
Yeah, let's go, man. Awesome. All right, we got 53 minutes in, going on 54. Let's do score prediction and X Factors, my friend. Okay. What do you got? So let's start with X Factors. Who are your X Factors for offense and defense?
My X Factor on offense is going to be the number 8. Kyle Pitts. I'm looking at you, Bucko. Yes, I like to think that you tune into the channel, so I'm going to talk to you directly. Hey, I know you had a bad game. I know you see what's going on online, but we know you're better. You know you're better. You're going to come down with those catches. You're going to score. You're going to spike the ball so hard because you're so angry at all the negativity sent your way. I believe in you. You can do it. Defensively, it's going to be the ascending James Pierce Jr., who is working his way to, I think, 70% snap share. He is on pace to now be officially the starter, out snapping Leonard Floyd, who, yes, went down with an injury, but is playing much better. And I think I don't remember if Tennessee played Mizzou or Penn State. I'll have to go back and see. But I think he can give trouble to those offensive tackles with just his pure speed. And if he can make Tyrod make some poor decisions, well, hey, those things, maybe Divine gets his first interception this week.
Oh, I love it. I love it, man. All right. So, yeah, offense, I was going to go with Kyle Pitts. Now, the matchup could be a problem because Sherwood and Quincy Williams, they're two capable backers that could, run stride for stride with Kyle. I mean, everybody looks at the mismatch that it could be a mismatch, but I beg to differ. I think those guys play good at the second level of that Jets defense. Could be making it a little tough for Kyle, but it's up to Zach to scheme him right and for Kirk to just instill confidence in Kyle and get it to him. He did target him often, on Sunday. He hit him on a go, what would look like it was a wheel route, it converted to a go route. Hit him perfectly in stride, right? And that's the success that you have with Kyle's when you hit him in stride. So I'm gonna go with Kyle on this one, man. And on defense, man, I'm looking at the Jets interior and Joe Tippmann, Wisconsin product. And naturally a center is playing right guard. Joe Simpson or John Simpson, the other guy at left guard. So give me Brandon Dorlus to wreak havoc in the middle of the defense, man. He's playing real good ball as of late. Oh, he has for this month for the Falcons. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Brandon Dorlus. In fact, I'll give Brandon Dorlus 2 sacks on Sunday. I like it. I like my chances with that.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Now, since I went first on X Factors, give me your score prediction.
Oh, we're scoring over 30. Give me 33-14 Falcons. And and for those, if you guys are going, chat, those that are viewing, if you are going to MetLife Stadium, I will be in section 101, row 2. If you want to come by and say what's up to your boy. No, I don't know. Well, Jack Spade, Jack Spade's such a humble individual. Yeah. He finally came through. I saw that you got your steak, and I was like, hey, listen, man. So I was like, bro, come on, man. I need my money, and I need it now. And then, he came through. So I was able to use those funds to get those tickets. So thank you, Jack. Appreciate you.
Oh, my gosh. I love it. I love it because I know I'm going to be getting the insight from Berto. Oh, I like He got all the hopium. That's right.
Yeah.
I am picking the Falcons here. Last week I did not. I ate my words, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine eating my words. But I am taking the Falcons this week. I don't think they score over 30, but I do think they win by 2 scores. Give me the Falcons 27-17.
Hey, man, they scored 24 last week. You're picking them to do 37. Why not?
I said 27, not 37.
27. Sorry, 27. Yeah. Why not 30? Why not above 30, man? We got to make a statement game. Oh, 24-13. Okay. I love it. Hopefully, hopeful, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Jay Black throwing shade at Jack Spade.
Jack Blake sucks at golf, so just take him to Top Golf and run his. Oh man, Jack, if you're still watching, man. Right. Jay Black is getting at you. 31-6 as my guy Brendan. What you got?
Man, I would love it. All right, here we go. Tomorrow is
Wait a minute.
Hold on. What happened?
Why do you put 28-6?
Well, he didn't want to put 28-3.
Hey, that rubs me the wrong way.
Is he going with you?
Yeah. Yeah, he's with me. My road dog for Sunday.
There you go.
Yep.
Well, for Thursday, guys, it's Thanksgiving.
Big back time.
It is big back time, but it's also time to be thankful. But first,
absolutely,
before we give thanks, all right, everybody in the chat, I want y'all to chime in. But Berto, ham or turkey?
Turkey.
I'm a ham.
I will have a ham too. I'm
a ham guy through and through. Okay. Favorite 3 sides. Go.
Oh my God. Favorite three sides. So it's I get the best of both worlds.
Hold on, no. Give me the
I get
best
the best
three. Okay.
dressing,
Okay.
collard greens,
Okay. Oh, okay.
and I love green bean casserole.
Mm.
That's
Okay.
mine, man.
Okay. I'll tell you mine.
Got it. Let's do
Mashed
it.
potatoes. Your
Yeah.
favorite.
Ugh.
Give me some homemade rolls.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then
Hey,
hold on, what?
diabolical.
That boy said
Mofongo.
mofongo. In that deep Dominican, hey, let me get that mofongo.
Mofongo ahí.
Mofongo. So mashed potatoes, rolls, and I'll take some sweet potatoes. I'm a big potato guy, so sweet and mashed.
Yeah.
Those are my
Listen,
three.
I love mac and cheese too, man. Love it.
All
too.
right. We've eaten. We're stuffed, but we're not fully stuffed until we have dessert. Berto, I know you said pumpkin pie, okay? But give me another one that you would eat, that you look forward to.
So my wife makes an amazing cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake.
Ooh,
So
okay.
love that. Pops normally brings his usual pecan pie and
What would you just
pecan
call it?
pie. Well,
Okay.
it's a northern thing. It's a pecan. I'm a northerner. Sorry.
But what'd you call?
But
Hold on. Do you guys say pecan?
it's pronounced like that, if I'm not mistaken, pecan, but I say pecan.
Just like you say pop and not.
Yeah. It's a northern thing. Dude.
You know what's so funny is like we're co-hosts, but he
weird.
lives in the north and I live in the south. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
That's crazy. And,
Okay.
and look, man, I without further ado, pumpkin pie.
Okay.
What you
Pecan
got?
pie reigns supreme. My wife's grandma makes them every year. She's bringing two, one for me and the other one's for the other family.
Mm-hmm.
Pumpkin pie or apple pie. I like some apple pie.
Absolutely, she can, dude. Yes, you can.
And my wife, one of the slices I got today is a Toll House pie. For those of you that don't know, it's like a chocolate chip cookie in a pie form.
In a pie form.
And
good stuff.
those are my go-to desserts. I like what everyone's saying in the chat. There you go. Jones Bones is like, hey, same thing with his run scheme.
Yep.
Duo insert, wedge. It's simple, but yet effective, and it gets the job done. This man translates his football philosophy into real life. I love to see it. And then your son with the tres leches, anything tres leches. Bro, okay.
Yeah.
I had, besides my wife's is reign supreme. She makes it homemade, okay? The place we ate in Atlanta had a tres leches. I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to try it. Bro, I kid you not. It was like this, like the square was that big, and then it was this deep.
Damn.
And it was like almost like a coffee flavored tres leches.
Yeah.
It was probably it was amazing. So anything tres leches? Yes.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something now that you're gonna probably end the show right now. I fucking hate tres leche.
God.
How are we co-hosts?
I can't. Give me flan over tres leche any day of the week, man.
I can't hear you. I'm so upset right now.
Go ahead.
Okay, what'd you say?
I said give me flan instead of tres leche.
Oh my God, you're such a basic Hispanic.
Yeah, baby.
Anyways, all right, we're on the hour. Berto,
I love it, man.
Thanksgiving, like we said, it's to give thanks. Tell me who you're thankful for.
Listen, first and foremost, I am thankful for you, my friend. Thank you for embarking on this journey. Starting reporting eligible back in February, and we've been going strong all year. So definitely, man, thanks to you. Thankful for you, man. Thankful for everybody in the chat that comes back on a week-to-week basis and just elevates this show, elevates us as a tandem. We definitely couldn't do this show or bring you the enthusiasm on a week in and week out basis if it wasn't for you guys coming in here, just having this chat lit as always, man. And that's on the sports side, but the humane side, family, right? There's no better time. There's nothing to be more thankful for than the loved ones that you share, this earth with on a day-to-day basis, man. Well, I'll say this. I'll say my piece on this. In human form or animal form, You're to love everybody and be thankful for everybody and cherish every minute that you have with these individuals or these pets, man. I say that because unfortunately, a lot of people don't, and I'll let you in. It's a little private thing of mine, but I had to put my dog down yesterday, right before this holiday, and it is by far the most difficult thing I've had to do. But I am thankful for the memories. I am thankful for the joyous times my little baby girl Lily brought me and my family, and we will continue in honoring her and carrying our holidays traditionally as she was here. And so to that, I'm thankful for. And yeah, those are the things that I'm thankful for, man. And on to you, my friend.
Yeah, it is tough. We
Mm,
talked before air, and shout out to you for gritting it out yesterday,
yeah,
NFC South
appreciate it, man.
Roundtable, and then
Hmm.
being here. It's something that I think a lot of people can relate. I touched
Mm,
with you. It's tough because
yeah,
we do end up loving our pets like they're one of our own children, right? They're a part of the family.
absolutely. Hmm.
Uh, but just to add on to you, I am thankful for you as a co-host. You reached out to me, an aspiring content creator, brought
Hmm.
me in, and then we had this crazy idea and we ran with it with reporting
Mm,
eligible. And I feel like we've gotten better together. I feel
absolutely.
like we've shared laughs, shared great insight,
Hmm.
and the chat, our regulars. Even if you're not a regular, you being here, thank you so much, because without you guys, the show really isn't anything.
Right.
Um, and me and Berto hope to continue this on for years and years, and continue to grow the page, grow the channel, and bring you guys more entertainment and more Falcons insight. Uh,
Hmm.
that's the content, the sports side. I'm thankful for my wife. First and
Hmm.
foremost, she sacrifices a lot to allow me to do this, to spend this time with you guys, chat, to spend the time to watch the film, break it down for you guys, just provide the content you guys are looking for. And my children too, right? They're younger. They
Absolutely.
they sacrifice the time for their dad to be here and do what he loves. And I love talking football. I love
Hmm.
doing this. If I didn't, I wouldn't be doing it. So I'm very thankful for those closest to me, and yeah, many more years to come, many more memories to make. And you know guys, if you can, you have your loved ones, even
Hmm.
if you're upset at them, whatever, just remember, tell them you love them. And
That's
you know
it.
it's all about sharing a meal and coming together, and just enjoying each other's company, while we have that time here on earth.
Absolutely, man. Well said, man. And with that, man, we will end another episode of Reporting Eligible. Again, we're thankful for everybody that tuned in this evening. We peaked at almost 380 eyes, man. And everybody in the chat, man, we're so very thankful for each and every one of you guys, week in and week out. Please look forward to more content coming your way Wednesday, 9 p.m. But, Bro Talk, please let the folks know where they can find you, man.
Guys, we've talked about it. Short form content has been the driving force. Work's been busy, but add Dirty Bird Central on all three platforms: Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. Try to post daily. It's been mainly Falcons. Also put out weekly prediction videos for the games that are coming out during the week. As we get closer to the end of the season, that'll get shifted over to draft content and prospect watching. But Twitter at BK squared 7. Why? Because I like to drag my toes on the sideline. I'll be playing some flag football tomorrow before
Oh,
Turkey Day, so I'll be doing the
stats.
same thing. I'm gonna be tweeting them out. So daily tweets, guys. I can. Like I said, work's been busy, but I try and keep up with everything and keep you guys informed best I can. Because again, without you guys, my pages are nothing. So yeah, now to you.
Definitely, definitely, man. Of course, man. Your other half or other co-host here on Reporting Eligible, as I mentioned, every Wednesday live 9 p.m. Come through, have some laughs, have some kicks, man. Some good insight on all Falcons football leading up to the week's game and previous game breakdown. So you can tune in for that every Wednesday. The guest will come. I have to say this right quick because there have been folks like, oh, you guys, when are you guys gonna do guests and stuff like that? Listen, man, it's all about building a brand, building a vision first before we can allow everything else to just roll. The John Abrahams, the Todd McClures, guys I've worked with in the past. NFL Network's Steve Weish and guys that I've gotten to share the platform with before, man, they will all be coming through in due time. We got to get this thing off the ground and get it steady with a solid foundation, and then we'll get everything rolling. But again, that's what you can expect from this platform here. For me personally, 95 North Falcons Talk Show, live game streaming, watch parties every Sunday. We'll not be doing it this week. I will be at the game live and present. Hope to see everybody there. Hope to run into some more people as I did in the New England game. That would be awesome. And on the NFC South Roundtable, man, every Tuesday night, 8 p.m., you can catch me there chopping it up with our fellow, just fellow team.
Those people in the other division.
Those people in
our
the
division,
other division. Yeah, unfortunately. And also on Bleacher Report, I'll be on there from Monday to Thursday, bringing you short form content and live post game reactions and breakdown analysis on what went good and what went wrong for our Atlanta Falcons. So until then, we'll give you a Wednesday evening back. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Enjoy. Bust a button. Break a belt. I don't give a damn. Just eat, but have a great time with family. We love y'all. Peace, everybody.